James Moor on computer technology and policy vacuum. Computer technology has become an important part of our lives, and it has given people the ability to perform many tasks at the same time, for example sending emails, research work, and chatting on the internet and chat rooms. Policies that regulate and guide the use of computer technology in the world have not been put in place, and those that already exist are inadequate to guide the use of the internet, and this is what we call a policy vacuum. Piracy is stealing another person's copyright or work and not acknowledging the source of that work. There are no proper laws in place that can be used to protect inventors of computer applications against piracy. Every year billions of dollars are lost as a result of piracy in the United States. Richard Stallman, the founder of the Free Software Foundation, is advocating for the availability of free information in the United States, and he argues that applications like software and programs which run on computers should not be protected under the copyright laws that are there in the country. Internet fraud is another example of a policy vacuum, and this is extortion over the internet. Fraudsters are operating on the internet, and their main aim is to extort money from users who are purchasing goods and services over the internet. Fraudsters will take your money but will not deliver the goods and services which you have paid for. Conceptual vacuum. A conceptual vacuum occurs when people or lawmakers want to make some changes to laws that constitute a policy vacuum, but they have not done enough research for those changes which they want to make on policy vacuum. Computer technology is changing at a rapid rate, and this has made it difficult for lawmakers in the country to make changes to those laws that involve a policy vacuum. Privacy is an example of a conceptual vacuum. In the early 70s, many American families were frightened by the government surveillance on their lives since the government feared an attack from within its borders by terrorists. The government was doing this to try and catch the terrorists before they strike in the United States. The demand to catch the terrorist before they strike has made the intelligence service spy on the people, and they are doing this to try and stop a repeat of the 9/11 terrorist attack. There are a lot of information that can be accessed on the internet, and the use of the internet in the world has been left unchecked because there is no proper way to control those users in the United States, for example sending anonymous hate emails to someone you don't like or posting of photographs of someone without their consent. Logical malleability. A computer can be programmed or shaped to do anything as long as those characteristics are in terms of input and output. The potential of computer applications is limitless, and it is only limited to someone's creativity. At present, people can do many things at a go with the help of a computer. For example, you can send an email, chat with a person from another place, and make business deals through the internet. Computer revolution. The Industrial Revolution is a period that occurred in the 17th to 19th centuries. Some changes were experienced in the manufacturing, mining, and agriculture industries. All changes experienced in these sectors affected the socio-economic and cultural conditions that started in Britain, and after that, it spread to other parts of the world including the United States and Europe. The computer revolution can be compared to that of the Industrial Revolution that was experienced in Britain because it has a socio-economic impact on the users. For example, job opportunities have been created as a result of the computer revolution. The computer revolution is not complete. There are better and fast computers being produced. 10 years ago, computers used to run at a speed of 12 megabits RAM, but now computers are running at a speed of 8 gigabits, which is much faster when you compare it. As the years are moving on, computers are becoming smaller and smaller. 20 years ago we did not have laptops, but today computers are smaller in the form of laptops. Computer computation. The development of the computer has made work easier for human beings, particularly those who are working in banks and financial institutions. Accounting programs that run on a computer have made work easier for clerks because a few years back clerks in banks used to enter data manually, and this process was cumbersome and time-wasting, but today programs have been created to make data entry easier. Another example of the use of computer computation is a database that can be created for information on patients in hospitals or any other place like in schools. This database can show how a student has performed in his or her exams, and this will help teachers to monitor the progress of students in a school. Questions. What is the future of computers? What are the advantages of the use of computers? What is a supercomputer? And do they exist? Conclusion. Dr. Moore was right on computer revolutions. Since the computer was created about 45 years ago, it has changed the way man sees the world, and it has made the world to be smaller and smaller because computer applications like the use of emails have made and voice over IP has made communication easier. Job opportunities have been created as a result of computer revolutions. We all need a computer, but at the same time, we must be aware because some negative impacts have been brought about by computer revolutions. For example, pornographic images that are found on the internet and viruses which spoil our computers.